Welcome. Welcome to my morning yoga practice. I'd like to invite you to join me. This is a little weird talking to myself, but let's start. So stand on the mat. We're going to ground ourselves today. So maybe lift up the toes and then fan them out and then lightly touch them to the mat. Just feel all corners of our feet firmly rooted. Pretend that we have roots growing out into the ground, rooting us into the earth. Just feel it. And as we're rooting ourselves, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the nose. And we'll do that one more time. Take a deep breath in and exhale and sink a little bit deeper into the earth. Just stand in mountain pose for a moment. Once again, maybe lift up our toes and then roll forward, lifting up our heels. Let's just feel the earth underneath our feet. And then maybe we can bend one knee and then the other. Warming up the feet, feeling the earth beneath them. And then let's ground ourselves back into the mat. Let's take a deep breath in. Take in through the nose. We're going to reach over to the right, exhaling. Both feet still firmly grounded. Reach up on an inhale. We'll go to the other side, exhale. One more each way. And last time, opening up that side body, making it long. Take a deep inhale. We're exhaling halfway down to a half fold. Pause here, we're going to open our chest on the inhale, and then standing cat, exhaling. And again, inhale, opening the heart and the throat, exhaling into cat. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhaling, pull the belly up, and last one. Rolling all the way up, kicking the arms up. Once again, we're going to bend to the right. Exhale. Both feet firmly planted. Inhale and exhale. Take a breath in. Flat back down. Exhaling. Half fold. Pause here to inhale. And another cat. 2 more times. And then we're going to roll all the way up on the last one. Sweeping our arms up, we're going to sit into chair. Hips back. Take another breath in, rise up, and exhale. 2 more times. Root into the earth with the feet. We're doing a flow here to warm up the body, warm up the muscles. We'll pause and continue to breathe. And then we're going to come forward into a forward fold. Knees are bent. Knees are very, very bent. Let's rise up to a half fold, flat back. Exhale, full fold. One more time. Half fold, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Let's root into the earth, rise up to standing, inhaling. Let's go back to our chair. 2 more times. Back to chair. Here's the last one. And we'll hold in chair for a couple of breaths. Tailbone tucked under, heart open, throat open. Put a smile on our faces. And we'll step out to the left side, take a breath in. We're going to do moonflowers. Exhale, rise up, exhale. As you exhale, sitting back, pull the knees back to the wall behind us. One more time. And then we're going to go straight into sunflowers. Inhale, hinge at the hips, bend knees, reach down, scoop up the sunflowers. Scoop them up and come up on an inhale. Twice more. Take a breath in. Exhale, and we'll come up to that 5-pointed star. Let's step to the right into chair. And we're going to step to the right again in moonflowers. Step to the left in chair. And to the left in moonflowers. Let's keep going with this flow. Back to the right chair. To the right moonflowers. We breathe in and exhale. And breathe in and exhale. Inhale up. Inhale up. Exhale out. One more time. meet in chair and pause here. Feel the feet again firmly rooted. We are strong. We are immovable. Rise up to standing, inhale, leading with the chest, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Rise up to a half fold, flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. To root our feet into the floor, rise up, inhale, start from the beginning, reaching to the right, exhaling. Come back up, inhaling. Side bend other way. Rise up, inhaling. Let's go to a flat back, half fold. Pause here and breathe in. Tuck the tail under, rounding the spine. Flat back, cow. And exhale, cat. And continue, let's rolling all the way up. Bringing the arms up. Bring the feet together this time and sit into chair. So we're going to keep the hips parallel. Keep the inner thighs pressed together. Left hand, opposite hip, keeping that hip facing forward. Put the right hand at the hip, elbow facing back, and we're going to twist, looking to the side. Bring the arms forward, take a breath in. Once again, opposite hand, exhaling. Hand on hip, keep the hips facing forward as we look over our shoulder. One more each way. Take a breath in, keeping the hips squared. Look to the back, exhaling. One more time, reaching forward, keeping the knees pressed together, the hips together, exhaling. Come to the front, inhale. We're going to fold, maybe separating the feet a little bit. Reverse swan dive, come on up, take a breath in. Mountain pose. Feel the earth underneath our feet. We're grounded. Feeling maybe a little warmer than we were. Let's take another breath in. Swan dive, forward fold, exhaling. Half fold, rise up. And exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive to standing, taking a breath in. And let's step out to our goddess pose. Just looking like moonflowers here. Really just hold it. We're gonna breathe. This is maybe uncomfortable, but that's what our practice is all about, being uncomfortable. And noticing what's going on in the body when we're uncomfortable. So we're gonna rise up, inhale. We're gonna swan dive forward to a straddle fold. Hands on the mat. Just maybe bend the knees gently, one way and then the other. And then we're gonna walk our hands to the right side, bending the knee. And we're in a lunge. Let's bend the bottom knee. Uncurl the toes. On the next inhale, rise up, inhaling. Exhale, settle, let the hips sink. So our biceps should be right next to our ears. Opening the heart. And let's fold forward. Uncurl the back toes, lift the knee, walk to the long edge of the mat. Once again, we can maybe go side to side a little deeper now, or maybe a little warmer. And when we get to the left, we'll walk our hands, bending the left knee, into a lunge. Let's lower the back knee, uncurl the toes. And on the next inhale, we'll rise up on an inhale. Sink the hips on the exhale. Let's see if we can have the biceps next to the ears, chest open, throat open, and then we'll dive forward. Lifting the back knee, walking to the long edge of the mat. And now we'll go a little bit deeper each way. Bending side to side. Feeling those inner thighs warming up. Trying to maintain that lengthened spine. And then we're going to pause in the middle. Bend both knees, they're facing diagonally. Hands on the thighs. Stand up, take a breath. Return to the right. In Warrior One. So again, heart's open. We're trying to really open the chest. And if this bothers your neck, put the hands behind your head. Let the head rest back into your hands. Or have them up here. We're just breathing, feeling into this. How do you feel? Take the arms down, elbows behind us. We're going to straighten the arms. So we're going to think about this as pushing away negativity. And as we straighten the front leg, we're bringing in joy and peace and all the positive emotions. Push out fear, bring in peace. And whatever those words are for you, you're just going to flow. So anything that is not true or negative, we push it away and we bring in all the joy and all the love. We inhale it and we push it out, exhaling. 2 more times. And then we hold. Rise up, face the front. Let's swan dive into straddle fold again. We can bend our knees side to side. This time, let's take our bend to the right, walking the hands over. You can leave the left foot flat, or you can pull the toes up. With it flat, you're stretching the front of the leg. With it bent, you're stretching the back. And then we'll put it back down. We'll go to the other side. We'll pause here, same thing. Pull it up or put it down, or a combination of both, whatever works. Just notice what's going on in the body. Do you want to move out of the pose? That's when you're a true yogi. When you stay when you want to get out of a pose. Let's come back to the center. Once again, we're going to bend our knees at the diagonal, hands on the thighs, rise up. And we're going to turn to the left, bending the knee in Warrior One. So in Warrior One, make sure your back foot, the back edge, is anchored. We're not rolling in. And again, we can put our hands behind our head to open our heart if you want, if that works. And then we're going to take the elbows back and push out all the negativity from our lives. We're going to straighten the front leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push away anger. Inhale, peace. Push away jealousy. Inhale, joy. Keep moving through this, flowing at your own pace. Do 2 more times. And we'll pause with straight leg, open heart, hands up, turn around, and straddle fold again. Legs can be bent or straight. It's up to you. We're going to walk to the right, to the short edge of the mat. Step back to down dog. First down dog of the day. Didn't think you were going to see one of these today, huh? Come forward to plank and hold. And back to down dog. Again, come forward to plank and hold. And down dog. One more time. Pull the belly in. And back to down dog. So we're going to come to that plank and hold it. So we're going to lower down so you can stay on your toes. You join me on the knees. Coil the elbows in halfway down. This is crocodile or chaturanga. Push up, sit back into child. Let's do it again. Come forward, inhale. Halfway down, exhale. Inhale up and child. One more of that series. And take a couple of breaths in child's. That's what you've been waiting for, right? And we'll come forward back to that kneeling plank. Again, you can go to the toes or you can stay on the knees, but let's lower all the way down this time. Elbows are narrow. Head hits first. Rise up to cobra. Curl the toes. Bend the knees slightly. Down dog. So this is our half flow series. Knees or toes, lower down. Rise up, inhale. Curl the toes, down dog. Let's do one more, half flow. Knees or toes. Breathe in, and we'll meet in down dog. Let's pedal out the feet. Maybe wag the tail, whatever feels right. And then we're going to extend the right leg. Take a breath in. Bring the knee with us as we come to plank, exhaling. Back to three-limb dog, inhale. And again, plank with our knee coming to. And this time, rise up, inhale. Bring the knee through, set it on the floor. I need to jump and help it. Pivot the back foot On the next inhale, rise up to warrior one. So in warrior one, our glutes are a little active. The back glutes, make sure that they are. Take a breath in, opening the heart. Leading with the heart, come forward to humble warrior. The arms are reaching back, the thighs and ribs are on our chest. If you want, you can lace the fingers and have them come up, but bow the head. This is humble warrior. Breathe here. Let's lower the arms, bring the left arm forward, pivot the back foot, and we find ourselves in warrior two. So hips right over the shoulders, not out here. Right over the shoulders, reaching long. Drawing the shoulders down our backs. Warrior two, we are firm, we are strong. We're gonna straighten the front leg, take a breath in. Exhale, maybe a little deeper. One more time. And deepen that warrior two. Draw the shoulders down. Looking out over the middle finger. That is our single pointed focus. Opening the front knee to the wall behind you. Making sure you can see your big toe. Let's do reverse warrior by turning the palm up. And let's take it to the back. So the left hand can be running down the thigh or it can be on the back. However you're able to keep your chest and heart open. Let's come back to warrior two. Take a breath in. We're going to do side angle. And this elbow is very, very lightly touching. So it's all about the oblique supporting us. You can do extended side angle if you like. Some of you are down here. Some of you are here. It's just your expression of the pose. Let's go back through warrior two and reverse warrior. Still breathing. Things get hard, we breathe. Come back through warrior two. Let's go to side angle or extended side angle, which would be over here. It's up to you. Come back to warrior two. We're going to straighten the front leg, and that feels so good. We're going to pop our left hip back, reaching the right arm forward. Wherever you are, that's where your torso stays as we lower our arms to find our version of triangle. So once again, the heart is open. And if it helps to put the hand behind your back to pull the shoulder back, then do it. Taking some breaths. Noticing how we are firm in our foundation. Nice. We're going to square ourselves to our front thigh in pyramid pose. And you can jump your feet in, move them around. But the goal here is to have a flat back. So we're reaching long. My pyramid might be here. Your pyramid might be here. Your pyramid might be here. There's no competition with yourselves or anyone else. Let's take our left hand, put it at the opposite hip. I'm going to take my right hand at the opposite hip as well as I do revolving triangle. Looking over my right shoulder. My hand might reach behind me. It might stay on my hip. Some people like it up to the ceiling. Let's square ourselves back to pyramid. Jumping our back foot in, hands to the floor, 3-point balance. So you can stay in 3-point balance, or if you'd like, we can try balancing half moon. Do this with me. Left hand at the hip. Start to square up. Whoa! Start to square up. So we're looking to the side wall. Maybe extend that top foot by pushing through the heel. So this could be balancing half moon. If you'd like to extend your arm, you can. But the most important part is we're grounding ourselves. We're reaching long and opening the chest. Let's square back up. 3-point balance. And very slowly, we're going to use our muscles, bend the front knee, step back to warrior one. And turn to face the front. Nice. Let's take the right hand to the opposite thigh. And hold it. And breathe. Rise back up, take a breath in. The left hand now comes to the opposite ankle or thigh. Bringing the chest towards the knee. And rise back up. Nicely done. Hands on hips. Let's forward. Fold. Hands can come on the mat. Walk forward. I hope you have enough room. I didn't warn you here. Straddle plank. Hold it. Pressing the hands away from the floor. Boost the hips. Walk back in. And we're going to walk our hands to the left side in a low lunge. Step back to down dog. Let's extend the left leg. Take a breath in. Come forward to plank. Bring the knee with us. Exhaling. Back up on an inhale. Plank with the knee coming too. Last time. Bring the knee in. Set the foot on the floor. Jump it. Hop it. Help it. Pause. On the next inhale, we're going to pivot the back foot. Rising up to warrior one. Open the chest. Breathe. Pivot the back foot, warrior two. Once again, drawing the shoulders down. Looking out over the front middle finger. Laser focused. Rise up, inhale. And bend, deepen a little bit. 2 more times. Last one. Turn the front palm up. Reverse warrior. Once again, the back arm can run down the thigh. You can rest on the back. You can be looking up. You can be looking sideways. You can be looking down. Let's go through warrior two. Inhaling. Side angle. Or extended side angle. And side angle can be here. But it's not here. If your chest is coming forward in order to get your arm to the ground, that's not the best expression of the pose for you. Come back through warrior two. Inhale. Reverse warrior. And last time, warrior two. Side angle. Nice. Hand down here, here. Extended side angle. Whatever is right. Front knee not rolling in, it's pushing to the back. Let's go back through warrior two. Straightening the front leg. Popping the hip back, reaching the front arm forward. That is the triangle for you, right? Wherever that is. Again, the hand can be at the back, but the goal here is to not be bending forward, it's to open the chest, so wherever that is for you. However you can get there, that's what's right. We're breathing. I want to get out of this right about now. What makes me a yogi is I stay here. Let's square our chest and shoulders to the front thigh. You can pop your back foot in a little bit, that helps. And we're in pyramid. So pyramid, I can be here, I can be here, I can be all the way down, as long as I'm keeping my back long. I'm gonna take my left hand, put it at the hip. Right hand, put it at my left hip. And start to look over my left shoulder. Now, revolving triangle, you can put it down here. If you wanna revolve this way and take the arm up, that's revolving triangle. Let's square back up into pyramid. Start to jump our back foot in. Hands to the floor. And let's lift up into 3-point balance. I find that it helps to really lengthen the leg by flexing my foot. That helps you do it. It helps me also to focus on an object. Turn my gaze to an object. Now if you want to do balancing half moon, let's put our hand up the hip. Start to open up the chest to the long edge of the mat. Once my chest is rotated and my hip as well, if I want to, I can extend my arm. There's no rules, or I can keep it here. Breathing still. Let's come back to 3-point balance. And very slowly, I'm going to bend my front knee, step all the way back to warrior one. Turn to face the front. And we're going to step into chair. Okay, chair. Bend the right knee. Put it down. Bend the other knee. Put it down. If you want, you can lift both heels, balancing chair. If you want, you can have your arms extended. It's a choice. we're still breathing. We're noticing we're not holding our breath. You can be lower if you like. You can be a little higher. And then we'll lower our legs. Rise up, take a breath in. Firm footing, exhale into mountain. How do we feel? Let's notice. Let's notice. Let's do some balancing work. I'm just going to come over so I'm in my middle. Let's do tree. It's a good one to do right now. Need to be balanced. So I'm going to bend the left knee, turn it to the outside. I can rest my big toe on the floor. I can rest it on my calf. I can help it up and rest it on my thigh, just not on my knee, right? My mudra, my hands, I can be wherever. I can have my hands heart center. I need to listen to my heart a little bit more. Maybe I need a little bit more growth in my life. Have them here. Maybe I need to settle and I need to ground myself so my palms will be facing down towards the earth. Wherever your body's wisdom sends you, that's what we'll do. You still breathe. And we're focused. Let's go to balancing star. Take the foot out, the arms up. We're still breathing. We're going to bring that same leg in, cross it above the knee, and we'll sit down and balance some more. Once again, my hands can be wherever you want, at your hips, your shins, but the chest is open. They can be at heart center. Some people like to forward fold on this. You decide. We're just going to breathe. Feel the foot connected to the earth. Notice what's happening in the body. What's happening in your mind? Are you thinking about something else? Let's step into chair. Rise up, inhale. Back to mountain, exhaling. We're going to bend the right knee. Open up. Once again, big toe can be on the floor. That helps ground us. It can be here. It can be here. It can be here. Whatever you decide is right. Do you need some growth? Do you need to try new things? You feeling a little fidgety and you need to ground yourself? It is Earth Day. Maybe we want to be connected to the earth. Whatever works. We're going to notice what's happening in our thoughts. Let's go to balancing star. Reaching up out of the earth, up into the heavens. I'm connected to the heavens and the earth as I balance this earth life. Let's bring the knee in, turn it out, and let's sit down. Once again, either holding onto the shin. We can be hands at heart center. We can go deeper or not. You can forward fold if that's something that you want to do. I can't reach the floor. Breathing into it. When stuff gets hard, we breathe. We lead with confidence. Our heart is open. Our chest is open. We find our voice by opening our throat. Beautiful. Let's put both feet together down into chair. We're going to rise up, taking a breath in. Forward fold, exhaling. Let's come up to a half fold. Breathe in and fold. We're not going to stay there. Notice what's going on. You might want to sway side to side. And then we're going to root our feet into the floor. Reverse swan dive. Come on up. Hands maybe behind the head. Activate the glutes as we open our heart up to the sky. Breathing. And then we look straight ahead. We're going to make our way down to the mat. And we're going to come into a plank. Nope. Tabletop. Do some spinal extension. So let's take the left leg out. And the opposite arm. We're balancing.
If that doesn't work for you, put your hand down on the ground. Take a breath in. Coil the belly. Knee to the opposite hand. Exhale in. 3 more times. Lengthen last time. And reach. Continue to breathe. Flexing that foot. Come on down. Tabletop. Let's take the other leg out. Lift it up. Opposite arm. Pushing the floor away with our right arm. Take a breath in. Exhale, coil the belly. 3 more times. Reaching long. Visualizing the spine. Last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And let's come on down. Let's start with the left leg again. Take it out. Lift it up. This time we're going to bend it and reach. You can stay there or reach around and grab the shoelaces. It's a choice. You don't have to. And then extend. My stuff's in the way. And come on back down. Other side. Lift and bend. The hamstrings are active. And reach forward. Hold it there. If you want, you can reach back. Find your shoelaces. Lift up. Still opening the heart. Reach it forward. And come on down. Let's do a cat stretch. And then go to cow. Inhale. One more cat. And then I'd like you to start rolling through barrel rolls. So we're going side to side. We're opening up as we do a cow and then tucking under as we do a cat. Opening up, inhaling, exhaling. Just kind of rolling through our hips and our rib cage and pause in the front and go the other way. Yeah. We're going to do some more opening of the heart in puppy pose once we finish here. So I'm just going to move back so you can see me a little better. Because I'm going to come down, keeping my hips over my knees, not back here in child's. The puppy pose is hips over knees. I'm going to walk my hands forward, resting my forehead on the mat. Stay where you are. I'm coming up. And just so you can hear me, it's like a sleeping puppy. Your tailbone's reaching up to the sky. If it hurts your elbows or shoulders to be extended, bend your elbows more. And just breathe here. Notice the energy, the oxygen flowing through the body. Keep breathing. And then bring the hands in, push into the hands to bring ourselves up. And we'll flip around to the front. I promised you maybe just 40 minutes, so we're going to move ahead. So I'm going to bring my right knee in front. Let's take the opposite hand and hold it. Left arm forward, reach it up to the sky, lengthening the spine. Let's set it on the floor behind us. And we rotate through the rib cage, then the shoulders, then the head. And if we move our hand a little closer to our body, it helps us sit up a little taller. We stay here breathing. Breathing in a twisting position is not easy, but we can do hard things. So, breathe. We're going to face the front and let the knee open to the side. And I'm going to take my twist to the other side. Still breathing. And I'm coming to the front, keeping my spine long. I'm going to do a forward fold, opening the heart. Once your spine is long, you can drop your head, but don't just collapse into this, okay? Reaching through the heart, reaching through the throat. And then we'll bring our arms to the back. And again, open up the chest. If you'd like, you can lift the hips. And we'll come back down. And we'll change sides. Left knee in, opposite hand. Reaching up to get us tall. Set that hand behind us on the mat. And start to follow that twist with the ribs, the shoulder, the head. And breathe into this place. Sitting tall. Face the front, let the knee fall open. We'll take the twist to the other side. Notice the sits bones are equally imprinted into the ground. Come to the front, leading with the heart, because that's what we want to do in life. Lead with our heart. Come forward. Once you're in that flat back position, you can bow the head. Just don't collapse the body. Got a text showing up. Is that on my screen? I don't know. Bring the arms around to the back. We can open the heart. We can lift and open the hips a little bit as well. It's up to you. And we'll come back down. Let's bring the legs into cobbler's pose. Bringing the feet in towards the hips and bringing the heart forward and through. Nicely done. Breathing here. Breathing here. Let's bring the legs together. And I'm going to flip to the side. Bring myself down slowly to the floor. I hope you can still see me. I'm in the sunshine. I love it. Okay, so we're going to bring the right knee in. Cross it over. We're just doing our supine pigeon. If you'd like to float it up, you can. Breathing. Noticing the sensations in the body. If it's too much, let it go. If we try to overstretch what our body's comfortable with, it fights us. It doesn't want to be injured, so it's going to fight us. So go to a comfortable place where the body can be relaxed. Let's bring it back down and change sides. Left leg up, cross it over. And this seems to be fine for me. This is enough stretch to where my muscle can actually relax. But if you find that's doing nothing for you, you can bring it up. If you'd like to cradle the pigeon, you can, straightening the bottom leg and just kind of bringing this foot towards your face a little bit. It's up to you. And then we'll bring both feet to the floor, knees are bent. And we're going to turn to the left side. One hand on top of the other. My knees are facing the left. Bring my right hand up, and I'm going to put it on the other side, following it with my eyes. And see if we can melt into the ground with the shoulders. If this is uncomfortable, take that right hand a little closer to the body. Play around with it. And let's bring the knees back together. And you're going to roll to your right side. I'm going to flip, just so you can see me if you need to. Bring everything to the front. Take the top hand up. Follow it over to the other side of the floor with your eyes. And then let everything sink. I don't know if you can see me. Feel the shoulder relaxing into the ground. Letting everything go. Then we'll bring the knees back to the middle. Bring the knees into our chest. Maybe separate them, maybe roll side to side. Maybe extend your legs a little bit, grab your toes or ankle for happy baby. It's like my favorite pose ever. Yeah. Then we'll bring the legs together. And if this is comfortable, just put the arms beside you. If you need to sit on your hands, lifting your hips, you can do that. We're doing supine staff. It's an inversion. Allows the blood to come back to the heart. Gravity pulls everything down. So we're just assisting our body. You know, the venous blood brings everything back to the heart. We're just assisting those veins right now. Gravity does a number on our bodies. We'll see if we can settle. Getting ready for Savasana is next, which is our final pose. Our more relaxing pose. And let's go there now. So take your hands out if they were there. Your feet can come to the floor. Your knees can rest against each other if that's helpful for your back. Or we can straighten out the legs in the more traditional way. Let's turn our palms up to the sky. representing to the universe we're open for inspiration. And just stay in that place and do some body scans. Notice what might be tight in the body and then let it go. Can we sink a little deeper into the body? So deep that we're making an impression in the earth. If you've got tight muscles in your legs, let all that tension leave through the toes. If you've got tension in the upper body, let all that leave through your fingertips. Relax the face and jaw at the same time. And for the next couple of minutes, we're just going to be a watcher. We're going to notice our thoughts. Notice what they are and then say goodbye. And come back to stillness, presentness, mindfulness. And notice what's happening right now, right here. Start to move our fingers and our toes. When we're ready, keeping our eyes closed, let's just roll over to the side and stay there for a few breaths. And when you're ready, let's push ourselves up, keeping our eyes closed, to a comfortable seated position. We can rest our arms on our knees. We can have our knees bent or one leg straight. It's up to you. Just notice how the body feels. And I just want to share something right now by my friend Eckhart Tolle. He talks about fear. How fear comes in many forms. It comes as unease or worry or anxiety or nervousness and dread. This kind of psychological fear is always something that might happen, not of something that's happening now. You are here and now while your mind is in the future. This is what creates anxiety. But know that you can always cope with the present moment. But you cannot ever cope with something that is only a mind projection. You cannot cope with the future. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have, and make now the primary focus of your life. The more you are focused on time, past and future, the more you miss the now. The most precious thing that there is. So let's feel into that. Appreciating the moment, realizing that is all that we really ever have. And at this moment, I feel calm and peaceful. Let's open our eyes and reach our arms up to the sky, gather all that peace, and exhale and bring it into our hearts. Knowing that you practiced with me today all those things that you ever need to combat fear. You can find stillness. You can find your breath. We can find the now. May you go about your day and feel peace and joy and contentment. Thank you for being with me today. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.